Testing, 1, 2, 3. Let me get a sip of this coffee first. It's so good. I love this coffee. I just have a Keurig, so it's nothing fancy, but I love the Donut Shop brand and the caramel flavoring. It's so good. Let me get one more sip. Cheers. All right, let's get started. In this video, we're gonna talk about building your social media confidence. I am so pumped up about this topic. This topic is the foundation of all things in real estate. You need confidence to survive. You need confidence to meet those buyers and sellers. You need confidence that when you don't know an answer, that you can get it quickly. You need confidence at that buyer and seller consult, during that open house, for that cold call, for that customer appreciation event that you are hosting, for those videos. The list clearly goes on and on. You need confidence to survive. Confidence, it is the foundation. And when I first got started into real estate, guess what I did not have? I had no confidence. Sadly, I didn't. I got my real estate license and it really was just me wanting to try something different. You know, I was feeling lost, didn't really know what I wanted to do. I knew I had really good work ethic. I just wasn't doing anything that I was super passionate about. And when it came to real estate, the first thing I thought of was like, I'm just not confident enough to like put myself out there and to represent these people on the largest transaction potentially of their life at this point. Just felt, it's such a big responsibility. And I didn't think that I was smart enough. I didn't think that I was worthy, that I didn't have a strong enough sphere. I was very insecure with myself, if I'm being honest. And I just had so much negative self-talk going on in my head. And gosh, I wish I could go back and talk to Stevie 6 years ago and be like, it's okay. Let's just work on this. Let's just work on this every single day. Let's get better and make progress and work towards your goals, and you are going to make it. So, maybe you can relate with, the negative self-talk and kind of how I was feeling in the beginning when I first got in real estate. And I want to be here for you now and tell you that it's okay how you're feeling right now, but let's move forward and let's work towards your goals. Let's work on your confidence every single day and just be the best version of yourself. So, I'm going to share with you how I made it out on the other side and how you can do it too, because you need confidence and you need it on social media. So here is how I gained confidence. First, partner with a brokerage that provides training and support. Who cares about the commission cut as a new agent? What is important is focusing on the support staff. Focus on having a mentor and hanging that license somewhere that you feel is going to help you and your business to be the success that you want. This is critical. When I first got into real estate, you meet up with all these different brokers and everybody promises you the world. Even now, 6 years in, I still meet up with brokers and, they like to pitch you and tell you about their company, and everyone is just going to tell you everything that you would want to possibly hear, but until you go to that brokerage, you don't really know. So I had started out with a particular brokerage. I was there for 6 months and I started going to their training. The support staff was just not good, not supportive at all. And I remember leaving the trainings and just feeling like I didn't feel as though I really learned anything. And the other people who were in the classes, I just didn't click well with. I didn't feel like they were like-minded. And I really was like, I don't think real estate is for me. And thank goodness, oh my gosh, thank God I did not give up and gave another brokerage a shot. So really, I was already kind of checked out and I just decided to hang my license with another place. And this was a game changer. So although I believe like it's all up to you, it's up to the work that you put into this and the education that you put into your business and the planning and all those things. Like you have to put in the work, but it does make a difference partnering up with a brokerage that supports you in your goals. And as a new agent, there is so much to learn. As you know, like after you get your real estate license, that's like where the real training comes into place. So you go into these classes, because that state test does not teach you how to negotiate, how to draft up these legal documents, how to prospect, how to lead gen, all these things. So you have to go to training on this. And for me, that was such a game changer. So, okay, if you're with a brokerage right now and you're just, things aren't really working out, try somewhere else, try somewhere different. And okay, so let me see. I wrote some notes here, so I just want to make sure that I mention everything. So, take advantage of all the training that the brokerage has to offer. Don't forget that the internet has a ton of free training. For example, YouTube. My first listing presentation, this is how I discovered Brian Casella. If you do not know who he is, you need to look him up on YouTube. He has an amazing, amazing YouTube channel, and he always puts out new videos. I don't know, it seems like every other day. But my first listing appointment, I hadn't gone to any listing training yet because I just felt like I'm probably not gonna have a listing anytime soon. So I was kind of like focusing on buyer training. But one of my friends had told someone about me, and all I knew when he called me was like, book the appointment. So I'm on the phone with him and I'm like, okay, yeah, can I come over tomorrow? And I get off the phone with him and then I'm like, oh my gosh, what do I do at this listing appointment? What do I say? I have no idea. What do I bring? Oh my gosh. So I went on YouTube and I YouTubed like listing presentation with real estate. I don't know. But Brian Casella came up and he had all these videos. And you guys, oh my gosh, this was 6 years ago. And I came across one of his videos and he laid out what to do, what to bring. And I mean, I won't say that, I definitely do things a lot different now in listing appointments, but I did get it. But it wasn't great, but at least like I had the opportunity to get on YouTube for a free resource and look up how to do this. Like there wasn't enough time to go to a class. I didn't ask somebody else. I was just like, there's so much free information online, so utilize it. Especially if you have another job and you don't have time to get in the office and go to these trainings, then you really need to leverage these free online education that you can get. So learning the basics will help you feel more confident when helping your clients and when showing up on social media and having that brokerage support. So it's been really helpful to just educate myself as much as possible about the process, going to these trainings. But at the end of the day, it's like, it finally comes to a point where like, okay, you got to spread your wings. You got to get out there. You've got to try it. And like, really what I learned the most is like in the field, like as I'm going through the whole process, because every transaction is so different. And the real training comes into play when you're actually dealing with that buyer and seller in person. So it helps build confidence. You might mess up or make a mistake, but own up to it and learn from it. And then next time it'll be better. Okay. Second thing that I want to mention that helped my confidence was making new friends with agents in my office. So at these trainings, it's typically newer agents. Like I'm all about training and I still always, I'm investing in trainings. I'm going to other places in the US trying to learn and meet new people and listening to trainings all the time when I'm just like at my computer working. So the learning never ends. Things are always changing. There's always something to learn from someone. But in the beginning, these trainings with your brokerage, I feel as though it is usually newer agents. And I connected with several of them in the beginning and we started doing things together. And I just feel like it really helped me not feel so alone in this business because I've never been on a team. And when you're solo, no one is holding you accountable for anything. No one cares if you're working. No one is going to give you a complete blueprint on all the things that you need to do in your business. So I feel like making friends with other people, doing open houses together, going to trainings, touring new constructions, resale, having a newer agent friend to partner up with and share experience with helped my confidence grow. And like I said, it just really helped me not feel so alone in this business. So partner up with people with your brokerage or even not with your brokerage and see if they want to team up and do some things together. And if you don't have anyone that you feel like locally that is like-minded like you and can connect with, then connect with somebody online. There's so many, oh my gosh, there's so many people to meet online, and accountability partners that people would be more than happy for to be your accountability partner. I mean, I would for sure. So really utilize that if you don't have anyone local, connect with people online. So before we wrap up this video, I did want to mention the Facebook group that I have that you should be added in. If not, please message us so we can get you added into our Facebook group, because only people who are purchase the course have access to this. And I feel like it's just going to be such a great place for us to connect with like-minded people who are wanting to, level up on Instagram. But this is a great place to ask all your questions. I'll be on there, and Sarah, she helps me with all the back end things, and she's going to help answer all your questions as well. But also this would be a great place too for referrals. If someone has a referral in another city or state, let's plug it in there so that we can help each other out, help each other's businesses grow, and connect also on Instagram, that we can all share each other's handle so that we can cheer each other on, especially once we get into videos. So yeah, make sure that you are a member of the Facebook group so that we can connect and we can chat there as well. All right, guys, that wraps up building your social media confidence, and I will see you on the next one.